Hello GoFundMe sponsors. I'm Carissa Van Winkle and I'd like to be your next Miss Teen Idaho. Why do I want to be Miss Teen Idaho? Well, to shorten it up for people who don't want to watch a super long video, I would like to be Miss Teen Idaho so that I can use any recognition that I get from being Miss Teen Idaho to raise money for adolescent depression groups or people that are, researching and helping children with depression. I would like to set an example for the state of Idaho, as many people don't really know Idaho as a state very well. They might not know where it is or like the type of people who live there. Usually Idaho is seen as a redneck state, and I don't really think it is. The kids that live in Idaho today aren't really rednecks, so I wouldn't myself say that Idaho is a redneck state. And I myself am not a redneck. I'm more of a nerd, a learner, I love learning. I love, going to camps during the summer and learning more about just any topic, really. Another reason why I would like to be Miss Teen Idaho is so that I can use that recognition again to have a partnership with a company so that I can get into schools and talk about my project, Is Your Relationship Thick? And basically it's going to teach children about what it's like to have a healthy relationship with any type of person, whether it be romantic, business, or just friendship in general. So, now that I've told you why I want to be Miss Teen Idaho, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I am Carissa Van Winkle. I am 14. I'm going to One Stone High School. Now, let me get into the long reason about why I want to be Miss Teen Idaho, because it wasn't always like this. A year ago, if you asked me, I wouldn't have said, oh yeah, my goal is to be Miss Teen Idaho, because it really wasn't. I didn't even think about joining any pageants back then. But now I've been, learning about Miss Teen Idaho, and I really want to participate. A year ago, if you asked me if I was self-confident, I would probably chuckle and shake my head. No, because I really wasn't. I really didn't believe in myself. I didn't think that I was good enough for anything. I didn't think that I could participate in talent shows because I was talentless. I didn't think that I was a good singer, and even if I was told I was a good singer or if I was pretty, I would always believe that they were lying to me to get me to feel better about myself. And now I think that's different. I do have self-confidence, and I don't always have self-confidence. It's not like I'm overly confident in myself, but I am confident in myself now. It's hard to always be confident. So, what did I do to change my state of mind? Well, a few months ago, I started working out to help my self-image issues, because I never thought that I was pretty, and it wasn't because of facial features. It was just because I always thought that I was too, fat, or I was ugly, and I didn't think that there was any way to fix that. So I started working out to show myself that I have a healthy body, not to become skinnier, but just to become my version of healthy. And so I started working out every day and talking to myself every day and telling myself that I am beautiful and I am enough and that I am healthy. And it really takes a lot to really believe that. I mean, sometimes I still can't believe any of that, and it's really hard to really think that you are worth it, So I started telling myself every day that I'm beautiful. I started working out to the best of my abilities, and I tried doing stuff that was outside of my comfort zone. that I felt you had to be really confident in yourself to do. So I started trying out for the talent show. I applied to one stone, even though I didn't think that I could get in. I saw a bunch of opportunities and I just took them, even if I didn't think they would work out for me. And this is the first big thing that I'm doing. And the reason I want to be Miss Teen Idaho is to prove to myself that I can participate in pageants and that I am beautiful, and also that I'm enough, because you always look at stuff like Miss Teen America or Miss Teen Your State, and you're always, or Miss America and Miss Your State, Miss Idaho, and you're like, I wish I could do that. But I've been trying to tell myself that you shouldn't say I wish all the time. You should say I can do that and I will try to. And that's what I'm doing right now. So I'm proving to myself that I wish will not get me anywhere. Unless, I had a magic genie to grant me 3 wishes. But no, I wish doesn't really get you anywhere. So I'm doing I will and I try. And right now, I want to be Miss Teen Idaho. The reason why I am not able to do it myself is because I don't have the funds to do so. I was totally into, paying as much as a fee as I could, but the price to become Miss Teen Idaho is close to $1,000. Well, close to, it's more than 1,000 throughout the whole Miss Teen Idaho participancy, and I don't have that money. And so I would like your guys' help as sponsors. Basically, any money that you can give to help me would help tons, because I don't have any money to give towards this. I don't, I'm middle class at best. So basically what I can do for anybody who decides to sponsor me and support me through this is I can sponsor any, or not sponsor, but I can advertise any products that you or a company has that you want advertised throughout my whole Miss Teen Idaho experience. And if I did make it to Miss Teen America, I would also do it during that time. I would make sure that all my sponsors are not advertised, but well seen throughout my thing. Throughout my time as Miss Teen Idaho, or participating in Miss Teen Idaho pageant, I would make sure that the names of my sponsors were clearly seen, because those are the people who helped me become the person I want to be. I can honestly, if you want something done for you, just message me using my Gmail, carissa.vanwinkle@gmail.com. If you can send me any prompts that you want from me. And if I do decide to hold meet and greet things, because I would really like to get, or panels, to really get my message out there about kids being beautiful, and kids and adults alike knowing that they're beautiful. If I do decide to do panels and meet and greets, you would definitely get to be at the meet and greets and at the panels for free. Basically anything that you would have that you'd want me to do, I can try to accomplish that, because my sponsors, the people who get me to where I want to be, are so important to me. I would love to try to return the favor to anybody who, decides to, out of the kindness of their hearts, to help me reach my dreams of being Miss Teen Idaho. Okay. Thank you guys for sponsoring me. Hopefully we'll be in touch soon. Bye. No, bye. God. Okay. Hopefully we'll be in touch soon.